What's up, y'all? It's your girl, theRealShotzie. You'll have to forgive me. I just got my sunglasses in today, and I'm like super excited about them. Oh, that's so cute! Oh no, it's so hard to find sunglasses, to fit your face. That's probably always the hardest problem that people experience is having to find sunglasses that actually fits. So, yeah. Anywho, what's up, my lovely people? How's everybody doing? How's everybody been? Talk to me, people. What's been going on? How was the weekend? Some awkward weather, right? It was a little cold and then warm and then rainy and then humid and just kind of all over the place. So, if you're running around sick, I'm so sorry. Um, but what I can recommend to you, and I base this off of personal experience, is uh, what is that stuff called? Not NyQuil. Um, Sinus. It's not sinus, but allergy. Something. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Um, but yeah, it's it helps, knock out those colds a little quicker and everything. Now, if you just want to get a good night's rest, then of course pop that NyQuil like it ain't nothing and keep it moving. But yeah, so how was everybody's weekend? Did you enjoy it? Did you do something fabulous and fun-tabulous? Did you get out? Did you explore? Or did you lay on the couch like a beach bum? Nothing wrong with either way. As long as you enjoyed yourself and you have fun, that's all that matters. That's all that ever matters, right? You know what we're about here, having fun and living life and loving it, right? So, y'all, I'm going to tell you, if you ever go in a store, especially around this time of the year, have a plan, okay? Do not just walk in that store and not have a plan. Like, ergo, if you have to do, like, say, pick up a last minute gift for somebody or whatever, and you got to go somewhere like, the mall, have a plan. Don't just say, oh, I'm going to just go look around. Don't do that, because then you walk out with bags of stuff that you don't need. I.e., I went to TJ Maxx yesterday because I had to pick my aunt up a gift. I got her something, but I felt cheesy about it, so I was like, all right, let me get her something else, right? So, you know how most of the time in TJ Maxx, when you first walk in, they have like the little setups of like jewelry and like the perfume sets and everything. Y'all, okay, if you don't shop at TJ Maxx, you need to change your life. Get your life off the ground, change it, and start shopping at TJ Maxx, because they have like some stupid cool deals. Like, I mean, you can get Vera Wang sets, perfume sets out of there for like 30, $40. Where else can you go and get that? Well, probably eBay, maybe Amazon. But anyway, TJ Maxx has like, and I'm not a fashionista, I'm not blogging for them or anything like that, but they have like really good deals, right? So I had a plan. All right, I'm gonna go get my auntie a gift, in, out. They always set you up. So right there in the front, they had like these little stands of makeup kits. And I'm talking about like brushes, blushes, eyebrow stuff, you name it, they had it all set up. They had the displays set up. Now, somebody must have been talking to God or something like that, because they set me up. So I go in there, I needed new brushes, and I'm like, I don't need to be looking at this. So then I get caught up over there. And then I'm like, ooh, well, maybe I need this. And then and I'm like, oh my God, I was not supposed to be coming in here for all of this. But, so I did end up buying this little makeup kit thing. Has like an eyebrow and then eyes, lips, and a contouring setup in it for like $15. Stupid deal. This is what I'm talking about. These are the deals that I'm talking about. And it's like a name brand thing. So yeah, so I ended up getting that. And what's really cool is because, I'm trying to be on my girl stuff, y'all. I'm trying to be like girlish and stuff. So I do actually have the lips on. It's got a little lip liner, and then it has like a lipstick tube in there. And then of course I put, blotted with some lip gloss, and then I did my eyebrows. Yeah, it's so cool because it actually has like stencils of like what eyebrow you want to do. Like if you want to do the soft curve, which is what I'm rocking today. Y'all like that? Y'all like that? Yeah, yeah. It has like an arched one, and then it has like one if you want like that sharp curve look. I don't know what else to call it, but anyway, it's really cool. So for somebody like me who's not much of a makeup person, it's a really cool starter set. And then I got caught up in Ulta. It's so hard to find makeup that goes with my skin. And this is for any woman's skin because we carry a lot of undertones and I carry a lot of reds. So it is always so hard to find something that matches my skin complexion because everything is like either too dark, too light, or too ashy looking. I'll be running around looking like I ran through a cornfield and I've been slapped in the face with the corn husk and everything. So now I'm running around looking ashy. It's not that I'm ashy, it's the makeup. But homegirl hooked me up. I'm so mad I didn't get her name. It's probably on my receipt. With this Maybelline True Match foundation line. Fit to Match, I think it's called. And I have a little bit of it on my forehead and my nose. And y'all, I love it. Like, you can barely feel it's there. And then, like, it just blends in. I mean, no, of course you can't really tell it because I don't have it all over. Maybe one of these days I'll surprise y'all. I know my mama would love that. So, but I do got my eyelashes on. Like, I'm trying to be like a girl and stuff like that, y'all. So, for my mother and my aunts, and some of my girlfriends who would love to see me a little bit more dolled up, you may be getting your Christmas wish. Hold on to your seats, all right? So anyway, y'all, yeah, that was pretty much the start of my day yesterday. My weekend was kind of chill, which is good, So it's always good when you can kind of chill out and everything. I had a rehearsal yesterday, so for this play that I'm in at the end of March. So I'm really excited about that. It's called Angels in Training. I'll be posting details about that a little bit later. So anybody who is going to be in the Georgia area and around that time frame, you can buy tickets to come to the show. It's a really cool show. It's got a really cool message. So yeah, I play the Angel of Dream. More like a little nightmare, but we'll let people believe that I am Angel of Dream, that I bring you dreams. Don't look at me like that. So anyway, so I'm super excited about that. So, of course, if you follow me on IG, and I've got my other handles on there, it's down there. I actually put it down there this time, y'all. Yeah, at theRealShotzie on IG, Twitter, and the official Facebook page. And then, of course, my other handle for Snapchat is on there as well. So definitely follow me. I'm always into something, always doing something. So, and I love that you guys are following me on my journey because you just never know where it's going to go. So, anyway, I hope you guys had a good weekend. I know, yeah. Looking forward to the week. Christmas is coming up, y'all. Like, have you done all your shopping? Don't be that person that goes last minute. Don't do that. Because I swear, if you, walk up in the house with a gift from me and I can tell it's a last minute gift, I'm going to slap you with it. 'Tis the season. But I'm saying, put some thought into it, people, so don't do no last minute shopping. You still got, what's today, 13th? You still got a little less than 2 weeks. A little less, just a little. But you still got 2 weeks to get out there and go shopping. So put some thought into it. Get out there. Take advantage of these great deals that are going on everywhere. And, definitely, make it 'tis the season. Get a good gift. Don't just go buying something that you think you would like. Put yourself in the other person's shoes. Don't be that person, okay? Get something good. But yeah, Christmas is right around the corner. So, is everybody excited? Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. All right, y'all. Stop. I love Christmas, though, because I love Christmas songs. And Christmas is one of my favorite seasons because of, I love snow. I love the cold weather. Sweater weather. I love it. So, yeah, I love this time of the year. And then, of course, you get to be with your family and everything. My family is getting mad at me right now because I said I wasn't going down to, I don't even know if we can consider it a tradition because it's not something we traditionally do. We just started doing it. But anyway, so I'll have to see how my life goes. But anyway, y'all, so tonight's topic, I told y'all, I did tell y'all, I said, ooh, it's a good one tonight. I told y'all it's going to be a good one tonight. So tonight we're talking about gummies, and I'm not talking about origami. We're talking about bigamy and polygamy. Yes, I know. Where does she come up with this stuff? I be getting DM'd and messaged and stuff like that. People be messaging me these crazy ideas, and I'm like, all right, fine, sure, let's go with it, But yeah, so I don't know if y'all remember around when Bid Chat first aired. It was probably one of the first few conversations that I had, and I think I was talking about online dating. And correct me if I'm wrong. I'd probably have to go back through my videos and look. But I was talking about this guy that I had met online, right? Okay, so I met him on Chicken Tinder. It's called Tinder, but whatever. It's turned into Chicken Tinder, damn near. But so yeah, I met him on there. And so you know how when you look at somebody's picture and you be like, oh, your picture don't do you justice, either in a good or a bad way. So when I was looking at his picture, it was kind of one of those things like, but we had had good conversation. So I was like, okay, he seems like he's cool and everything like that, right? So I ended up meeting him, and it was one of those things where it's like, oh my God, your picture doesn't do you justice in a good way. And I'm like, so cool. He's nice looking, he's tall, we have good conversation. So let's see where this goes. All right. So and this was like, how long was this? Oh my God. It's been like maybe a year or two. Anyway, so we meet at this little tapas bar, nice little tapas bar. And so we're talking, we're having good conversation. And I'm like, all right, he seems really cool. And so then there comes the dreaded question. Now, if I can give you any advice, if you're in that dating phase or situation, please don't ask the person, so why are you single? That seems like the most obscure and innocuous question to ask. Nobody can tell you why they're single, okay? It's not like you can go out and poll and be like, hey, would you date me? Why wouldn't you date? You know what I'm saying? Like, so I used to hate when people ask me a question, why are you single? I don't know. I don't have time to sit down and write it down on a tablet, pros and cons. Why am I single? I don't have time for that. So we were talking, and I told him, I was like, well, honestly, I said, I feel like, I'm a different breed woman. And honest and truly, I am. Like, I'm not your typical female by any means. I'm so tomboyish, and that's something that I've had to work on throughout the years. Taking some of my boyish mannerisms out of my life, you know what I'm saying? So, I was like, typically from what I've heard or been told, a lot of guys want a female that's, cool, down to earth. You can hang with her. She can roll with the homies, or she could chill with the girls. She could dress it up, dress it down, blah, 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 blah. And I was one of those girls. So it was like, when a guy first met me, oh man, like, yeah, she's a dream come true. And then it was like, almost like a red alert went off, like, hold on, something wrong. Ain't nothing wrong. This is just who I am. You get what you ask for, and then you don't know how to deal with it. Anyway, no longer have that problem. So, but, I was just, filling him in, and he was like, oh, okay, cool, I can understand that. And I said, so what about you? Why are you in the dating scene? That's a better question to ask. Not why are you single, but why are you in the dating scene? You know what I'm saying? Could be a myriad of things going on. That's a better phrased question than why are you single? I hate that question. Anyway. So, he was like, well, my wife and I, we just got divorced. Okay, cool. And I think they had been together for a couple of years, like 5 years or something like that. And so I'm like, okay, cool. And I was like, well, I don't want to pry, but like what happened? Because how a person's relationship ends tells you a lot about them. So he was like, she just didn't understand me anymore. Okay, I can understand that. People fall in and out of love. I've heard it. I've seen it. It's not impossible to happen. And so, I'm just sitting here listening to him and everything. And he's like, she just didn't understand that I believe that you should be able to love more than one person. You mean like sisterly love, brotherly love, like the Philadelphia, the city of love type love somebody else? And he was like, no, like I don't feel, that we should just be one person. Where's the waiter at? I mean, I was like, where is this going? Like, is he gonna ask me to join his entourage? I don't do entourages. Anyway, so, and I gotta stop doing this. I like experimenting, and I like, pushing the boundaries to see where something is gonna go, how it ends up. It's my inquisitive, childish mind. I've got to stop doing that because it gets me in trouble. So anyway, I'm sitting here and I'm like, okay. I'm intrigued at this point, like not interested from his perspective, but just intrigued, like, in him as a person. So I said, okay. I said, well, what do you mean by that? And he was like, well, I believe you should be able to love more than one person at a time. You mean like be in a relationship with more than one person? He was like, yeah. Oh, okay. Waiter, check, please. We hadn't even ordered food at this point. So I'm like, oh, I gotta sit through dinner, and still try to hold a conversation with him. So I was like, all right. And so I said, okay. And he was like, yeah, I'm a polygamist. Yeah. I'm sitting there looking at him like a deer in the headlights. And I'm like, and inside my head is just whirling around. Polygamous, you know that word. Why does that word sound so familiar? I mean, it's not a common everyday word like the. You know, so I'm sitting there like, why? What the hell is polygamy? Y'all, when it hit me, my face dropped. Like, you could see the color drain from my face. Like, why the hell am I still sitting here? And I was getting ready to text one of my girlfriends and be like, call me right now and tell me I need to come home. Well, right now. Actually, I did do that. I went into the bathroom and I called my girlfriend and I said, you call me in the next 2 minutes and tell me that you need me to come home. I don't care what you say. I will work it from that point. And it wasn't that I was trying to be rude, y'all, but it's like, are you serious? So, for those of you who do not know, apparently there's a difference between bigamy and polygamy, which honestly, when you look at them, they kind of seem to roll in together. So, bigamy is going through a marriage ceremony while already married to another person. Polygamy is a practice or a custom of having more than one wife or husband at the same time. So, doesn't bigamy eventually become polygamy? Like, I mean, the two seem to be intertwined. So, y'all know I had to do some research on this, right? Because, like, this was just like an interesting yet funny topic to me. So, polygamy derived in the late 16th century from the Greek word polygamos, meaning marrying often. And bigamy derived around the early 1800s from the Middle English to the Old French, and Latin with bi meaning twice and gamos meaning married, so married twice, polygamy. So, but like I said, it seems like bigamy and polygamy kind of intertwine each other. I guess once you marry that second or third person. Have y'all seen that show? Is it TLC? I don't even know what channel it's on. It's called Sisters Wives or Sister Wives or something like that, where the guy is married to the sisters and they're all his wives. All right, so look. Whatever rows your boat and makes it float, by all means, float on. But I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. That's just me. Now, for anybody who lives their life like that, wants to live their life like that, and is in a communion like that, I applaud you, because I don't have a jealous side, but I think that anybody would find it hard seeing their significant other with another person, whether they know that they're together or not. There was this story on Facebook popped up a few months ago about this guy that had married his two girlfriends, or they stayed together, and both of them had kids by him, and they were this big happy family. Again, I applaud you. If the trifecta is working, don't rock the boat. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just relax and let it float. Yes, I am quoting Kool Moe Dee. But anyway, actually, I wasn't Kool Moe Dee. I'll get back to you on that. But yeah, so it's not my thing. It's not my cup of tea. So, as I'm sitting there talking to him, and so then he goes further in the conversation and he's like, yeah, a lot of girls tend to get turned off when I mention that I have a lot of friends. What you talking about, Willis? Like, what kind of friends are we talking about here? And he was like, I have a lot of girlfriends. Meaning you have a lot of friends that are girls, or you have a lot of girlfriends? He was like, no, I just have a lot of female friends. Okay. I mean, I can't fault you for that, because I have a lot of guy friends. I grew up being one of the guys. So that's what I relate to best. I was always one of the guys when I was hanging out with my cousins, them growing up and everything. So yeah, that's fine. I can understand that. I mean, if it's not one of those things, like I don't sit on the phone or always hanging out with my guy friends. So now, if you're always hanging out with your female friends, that's something a little different. So of course I'm like, why would he even bring that up? But anyway, I'm indulging. Again, I got to stop with this whole experimentation thing. So, but I'm indulging this conversation at this point. And I was like, okay. And I said, well, why is that a problem? He was like, I don't know. Most women just can't handle it. And I said, okay, well, I mean, like, are they friends that you've known for a while, or like random people that you're just befriending as you go through everyday life? Or he was like, some of them I've known for a while. Some of them, I've dated. That's what that was like. It was like the worst train wreck date I have ever been on in my life. And I'm like, oh, God, if you get me out of this, I will be nice for a week. And y'all know that's a long time for me. I said, why? Why me? What did I do? Oh, you know what? I didn't let that car out that week. That's what it was. God was getting back at me because I didn't let that car out that week. And I could have let him out, but I just didn't feel like wanting to let him out. So that was my payback. I was like, and y'all know me. So I asked him, I said, so are you asking me to join your entourage? Y'all, I swear, if we were being recorded, the ratings would have shot up through the roof at that point, because nobody would have expected somebody to actually ask that question. But I did. And I said, are you asking me to join your harem or something? No, I don't, no, I'm not asking. So you do have one. Oh, okay. Interesting. Very interesting. I was like, oh my gosh, when is this date going to be over? I was like, I was done at that point. But anyway, bigamy and polygamy. So I guess bigamy is like if you're only married to two people. And then polygamy is where you have multiple people. So like when you have those polygamous communities, or like over in Saudi Arabia where they have a harem of wives. So I guess that would be considered polygamy. Don't quote me, because that's not exactly my area of expertise. Of course, if you know a little more and you'd like me to expand upon the issue, then by all means DM me, or message me, post on my Facebook, and I'll get back to you on that. But yeah, I said, and then it's so funny because it seemed like the less interested I became, the more interested he became. And I'm like, oh my God. Like, and I even told him at one point, I was like, dude, I'm not joining your entourage. Like, that's not going to happen. Oh no, I just think you're really cool. And I chased the mailman down because I don't want my mail. Like, seriously? So, that was tonight's topic, y'all. I just, I'm not gonna shout out the name, but thank you for DMing me on that topic. That was a funny one when I started researching that one, and I said, "Oh man, this is gonna be interesting tonight." So yeah. So as always, I like to try to end the session with a question. Would you do bigamy or polygamy? Like, would you involve yourself or let yourself be involved in a relationship with more than one person? Of course, y'all know I'm going to post this, and I would like y'all to respond. You can DM me if you want to DM me privately. That's fine. But yeah, would you involve yourself in a bigamy or polygamy relationship? I mean, it's no different than, a menage a trois, except it's just on a long-term basis. And I know what you're saying, Scott. A menage a trois is only for the time being. I get that. But some people may enjoy it past that point. So, but yeah, we're all about love here and, healthy disagreements. So, of course, I'm definitely looking forward to your responses. Definitely looking forward to it. But yeah, yeah. That was tonight's topic, as interesting as it was. So anyway, What y'all got lined up for the week? I know most of y'all are probably not even working, and if you are working, you probably ain't doing any work, which is fine. It's the holidays. I think November and December, like people just really kind of drop off. Like they don't care if anything gets done, unless you're cutting paychecks. Please, please make sure you cut people's paychecks because I don't want you to have to go through a hostile employee situation because they ain't get their money. So please continue cutting their checks. Um, but yeah, I think everybody is probably heading out of town this weekend. Definitely the earlier part of next week. So if you guys are traveling, of course, be careful. Drive carefully, leave in plenty of time so you don't have to rush to get there. They're probably definitely going to be out. So if you don't want a ticket to spoil your holidays, I would suggest driving the speed limit. Um, if you haven't gone Christmas shopping yet, get your booty out there and get her done. Okay? Don't wait till the last minute, doggone it. Then you be emailing me talking about I need ideas for a gift. You ain't finna get me in that. I ain't finna get yelled at because you gave somebody a last minute gift. Not doing it, not happening. But as always, you guys, if you have any, come on, y'all know what time it is. Any problems, issues, concerns, disturbance, or probe-ish condurbments, yes. Y'all are really catching on to that. You're going to be using it in your everyday life. Watch what I say. Definitely hit me up on IG or Snapchat or Twitter or Facebook. If you're on the Facebook page and you're trying to friend request me, I don't know if I'm at my limits or not. I have to check with my people. If you are on the official Facebook page, definitely feel free to post. I try to get up there and look at everything and, like people's comments and, things like that. So I expect you guys to respond to this. But yeah, definitely let me know if you would involve yourself in a bigamy or polygamy relationship. It's just, hypothetical situations. If you are, nobody's judging you. Nobody's asking any questions. I just want to see what y'all's responses are. Of course, if you have anything that you want to talk about or want to hear me talk about, definitely let me know. You can hit me up and we'll discuss it depending on what it is. Got to make sure it's still PG-ish. Ish. I don't even know if I can say that anymore because we talked about sex last week and we talked intimately, right? Yes, we did. We went there. But yeah, definitely follow me at theRealShotzie on IG, Twitter, and the official Facebook page. And as always, you guys, I love you. Thank you for tuning in. And have a good week. Live life, love it, laugh. Don't take yourself too seriously, especially this time of the year. And just be you. Love you. Be you. Do you. All right. As always, I love you guys. I will see y'all on Thursday. Might get a little bit serious on Thursday. I'm not going to tell you what the topic is yet because I may change it just depending on how my mood feels. So definitely I'll catch you guys on Thursday. Get ready for the week. You only got a few more days before the weekend hits. So let's make it happen. I'm going to sign out with my new glasses here because I'm loving them. Aren't those so cool? I love these. All right, guys. Because I'll keep y'all up here all night over little silly stuff. So love y'all. Stay out of trouble. And I'll see y'all next week. No, I'll see you on Thursday. It's time for me to eat. Y'all know how I get when I'm angry. I'm not hangry yet, but I am getting angry. So, as always, love y'all. Hit me up, theRealShotzie, IG, Twitter, and the official Facebook. And I will keep you posted as life continues to happen. So long, farewell, Avita, sing goodbye. See ya.